When it's cold, wet and windy outside, sometimes you just have to come inside your polytunnel and sow some seeds. It's the middle of February. It's time to get sowing the next batch, because before long it will be the spring and we will have missed our opportunity. So I'm going to show you now today what I'm going to be sowing for the month of February so that I'm ahead of the game. So let's have a look at what you need to get started. Okay, the most important thing is our peat-free seed compost. This is the greatest stuff. Doesn't really matter about the make as long as it's seed compost. That will help us help our seeds to really start getting germinated. I've gone for the John Innes traditional mix of loam, grit and fertilizer. So get yourself some seed compost. We need the trays for them to go into. I bought these a few years ago. As you can see, they've been used for a few years. I've given them a quick little rinse out. They should be fine. And these come with a little cloche, perfectly designed to fit on top, as you can see. And that makes a little greenhouse effect. That'll just protect your seeds and also just help the soil warm up, keep them humid, and that will really help them germinate and grow. So I'm going to be doing 2 of these trays today. I already sowed some seeds in January. That was my chilies and peppers. And they've just started to germinate, and it won't be long before they start popping up. But chilies and peppers, they do take a bit longer to germinate, hence why I did them in January. So the final thing that you're going to need is your seeds. So here's my trusty bag of seeds. There's all kinds of seed packets in here, and I'm going to get them out now and show you what I'm going to be sowing today. Do not forget your marker pen and something to mark the seeds with. If you forget to mark them, you will forget. And believe me, you'll then have a long wait to find out exactly what seeds are grown. Okay, let's have a little look at what I'm going to be sowing today. So let's look inside the bag. These are what I'm going to sow today. We're going to go for some red cherry tomatoes, some onions, some aubergines. I'm going to do some cucumber melons, start them off early. These were my absolute star of the show last year. Fantastic fruit. If you've never tried growing them, or are they a vegetable? Not sure. They're like a mini little circular cucumber, but taste with a little bit of hint of lime, and they grow crazy. You get so many of these. I'm going to do a few cucumbers, some rocket lettuce. That'll take really quick, and now the weather's just starting to warm up a little bit. We've got some more daylight. They'll be great. I'm going to do my King of the North peppers, because they didn't arrive till late. I ordered these online. Didn't arrive when I wanted to sow last month. Now I've got some of them to do. And my trusty old marigolds. These are perfectly fine to get sown now, to get them started. Whenever I'm sowing my seeds, always do it exactly the same way. Just going to fill up each of these pots with the seed compost, and then I'm going to put each seed into one of these little compartments or capsules, whatever they're called, and I normally just push them down under the soil about 1 centimetre, firm them over slightly, and then water them in and wait. So that's all I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Okay, what we do, just grab a few handfuls, pop that inside these trays. There is a few firmer pieces in here. Just try and break it up with your hands. This is really gritty. Not much goodness in your seed compost. You don't want it to have much goodness in it, because that means the plant itself will become really, really happy and settled and content inside its little pot full of goodness. You want it to grow really strong roots. Search for the goodness. Then when you go to plant it on, pot it onto your bigger pot, which has got more nutrients in. The root system is already well formed. So let's just get all this in. Really trying to break this up as much as I can. Don't want any hard bits in there, because it'll be tricky for a brand new little seedling, a delicate little seedling to get growing. But I think you get the picture. Look at that big hard piece. Let's give it a little breakdown. Fill all of these up nicely. Nearly there. Right, that's all there is to it. These are all filled up. They're quite firmed in, not too compact. Now it's time to just start putting the seeds directly on top. Right, I've got 8 packets of seeds and I've got 8 rows. So I'm literally just going to do 2, 4, 6 of each of these in each row, mark them up, water them, and then cover them with the cloche. So let's hope I've got 8 seeds for each. So I'm going to start with the marigolds. These are great for little companion plants. Plant these in your greenhouse or anywhere you're growing your tomato plants, and they do help to just keep away pests. For some reason, they go really well. So they're the funny old little marigold seeds. They don't even look like a seed, but they're like a long thing. And I'm just going to pop each one in. I'm not going to firm these down till the end because I always forget which compartment I've already put a seed in. But I'm just laying them on top. 1 seed per module. Module, I think that's what they're called. We'll go with module. Okay, they are the marigolds done. Pop the other seeds back in. Okay, marigolds done. And as mentioned, you have to remember to mark them up. So marigold. Here we go. Pop that in, and I know they're going to be my marigolds. Next one, we've got the red cherry tomato. The fiddliest, the most time-consuming, fiddliest part of this is getting your seeds out of these little packs. So very different, these seeds, to our marigolds. These are what you would expect. And again, I'm just going to pop 1 in the middle of each module. A lot of people grow 2 or 3 seeds per module. I just do one per module because my germination rate is always really good. So I may as well just do 1, and then I don't have to worry about splitting them off and trying to separate them and divide them later on. So again, mark it up. Cherry. Tom. Going to do some onions now. Onions are perfect for this time of year, only because, again, they take a long time to germinate, and especially growing onions from seeds, you need to give them plenty of time. So, ooh, look at these seeds. You wouldn't expect an onion seed to look like these. Little black seeds. They're going to be tricky for me to see, but if I put them in the middle, I'll know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I say I was doing 8 of each? I'm actually doing 6 of each. Onions are done. Mark them up. Let's now go for the aubergines. In fact, this one comes with a plant marker, so I'm gonna take advantage if I can get it off. There we go, nice little plant marker. There's our aubergine marked up ready. I haven't opened these yet. Trying to find the way in. There we go. Haven't grown aubergines for a number of years, so let's give these a little go. Again, fiddly little packets these. Oh, aubergine seeds. Bit like the tomato, but much more orange. And we're again going to pop each one in, one per module. 3, 4, 5, 6. Save the rest. Oh, don't need a marker for that one. Okay, so they're all in ready and prepared. Hopefully you can see just how quick and easy that was. So each of the seeds are now in place, just sitting on top of the soil. And all you need to do is just take your finger and push them just underneath the soil. So it's going to be about 1 centimetre deep, and then just backfill around it. Just firm it in with your finger, about 1 centimetre underneath the soil. That's our marigolds done. And again, now we're on cherry tom. So little seed just in there. Sometimes they can stick to your finger, so just be careful. Just pop him under. Oh, that's a bit of a hard bit. Anyway, cover that over, they'll be fine there. Soon break it down. Pop him in. Pop it down. Yep, all good. There he is. Pushing down under the soil. And the final one in, covered over. I think you get the idea. Just now need to do the onions and aubergine, and then obviously the same on this side. Second set all in ready. So we've got the cucamelons, the courgette, the rocket, and the king of the north peppers. And again, exactly the same. I'm just going to pop each one under the soil like so, and then firm around each one. So you can see this has taken me all of what, 10 seconds to do each row. There's the courgettes going in. Look at the size of those seeds. Oh, and then final job, one reason why you do this in your polytunnel and not in your nice kitchen is because it can get a little bit messy. So now just the final water. Oh, my watering can's got a bit funny. Oh no. Oh no, that's broken. Anyway, they've had a good drench. Might have to just do a few. Got to check that some of those seeds haven't come to the surface. That's what can happen when you slosh them like that, but most of them are now wet. I'll just go around and just double check. Right, now it's time for the cloches to go on. Just fit in place. Yeah, plenty of room. And then I'm just going to put them into the little, I've moved them to this table. Much more warmer over here, gets much more sunlight. And they're going to sit there for until they start to germinate, and then I can start looking to pop them on. Right, hope you found that video useful. These are just what I'm sowing at the moment in the month of February. There's still plenty of time. More seeds to be sown in March and April time before we finally plant everything out around about May. So if you have found it useful, if it's given you any inspiration to start sowing your seeds, please remember to give me one of them big thumbs up. Leave me a comment also. I'd like to see what you're thinking and a bit of interaction. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. It all helps. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye now.